Welcome to Daytime, presented by Lakewood Ranch. I'm Cindy Edwards.
And I'm DeLeon Sheffield.
So, DeLeon, did you travel a lot with your parents when you were a little kid?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you were an only child,
I'm
right?
an only child. We were on the road. I was singing, and we would actually have to travel in the car sometimes and do long trips.
Yeah, how were you?
Got sick a couple times.
Yeah,
that wasn't cool.
I was the same kid. Pull over, Mommy.
Yeah.
Not feeling well.
Yes.
So what did you do with your family over the summer break? Maybe a little getaway or a staycation? Maybe you lounged at the beach?
Well, one family from Lakeland took the trip of a lifetime. They walked 2,650 miles from the Canadian border to Mexico, all by choice.
Yeah, they weren't being forced at all. Not only did they finish their journey, they dedicated their walk to 6 specific causes. Vince and Monica Strawbridge and the whole gang. Welcome to Daytime.
Welcome.
Good to have you all here.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, why? That's the first question I have to ask.
That's a reasonable question.
Vince, Monica, who was the brilliant person that came up with this idea?
We both kind of came up with it together. I love hiking, and I thought we would have to do it when they left the house. I
Right.
didn't think we could pull that off altogether, but he thought, we can do this. Let's try to do it with the kids. So.
And what made you think that you could do it with the kids? Like, what's the preparation? what all goes into this? Like, I'm blown away right now.
Me too.
She'd been talking about a through hike, which is, point to point. There's several in the country. And she'd been talking about a through hike, and we were thinking Appalachian Trail, which would be fun. We've done parts of the Appalachian Trail. And it was always a conversation about, once the kids are gone, maybe we can consider pulling off the logistics. But then this summer, we went to the Smokies, and we did a loop hike, which is, you start at the car and come back to the car. It was about 64 miles. And
With the kids?
With the kids.
Okay.
Over multiple days.
It was not in one day.
Not in one
That's true. But they got better and better each day. And so I thought, it would be cool. Let's take the kids with us on a through hike, and let's do it, like, now. So I came home. The biggest challenge was my oldest daughter, who is in school. The rest are homeschooled. She's in school. So I went to the principal, and I said, here's my idea. And she said, I love it. I've got my mom hat on, and I'm going to put my principal hat to the side, and we're going to figure this out.
I mean,
It was amazing.
Wow.
And you took a video along the way. You kind of vlogged, right?
Yeah,
A vlog and a blog.
we did a lot of video.
Okay, so let's start about the start. Henry was saying, why can't we just start? Like, you had to come up with a day and a plan, right?
Well,
Oh, no, that has to do, that has to do with, Henry's very, very, very literal. He likes things to be understandable. So Henry started, you start 30 miles from the Canadian border, because that's the closest access that you have.
Okay.
So the nearest road is 30 miles. You have to walk north 30 miles and turn and come back south before you actually begin. So he would say, why can't we start at the start?
And Georgie said you promised there would only be 5 days of rain. Is this true?
Yes, and in the videos we just saw, there was rain immediately when we got out. It was actually snowing when we got out of the car in Washington. So.
And this is summertime.
This is summer.
How fun is that?
That was July 2nd through the 4th.
Wow, I wish I could have been on that journey with you. What is the crossing the bridge of the gods? Yeah, where is this?
It's crossing from Washington into Oregon.
Okay.
It's
Crossing
very,
the river.
it's a little scary. I don't know if you can tell.
The Columbia River. The Columbia River?
So it marked
That's
the
right.
end
Little
of
windy.
Washington. It was a little windy, cars
That's right.
coming very close. It was,
Oh,
but that's
boy.
actually part of the trail.
Oh,
That's
it
the
is?
trail, yes,
And it marked the completion.
of Washington.
Wow.
The state of Washington.
Is the trail really well marked so you know where you're going, so you can't take a wrong
is.
turn?
Yeah.
Not too many times. I took a wrong turn a couple times.
We got lost twice.
And that's us waving goodbye to Washington.
Goodbye, Washington.
Bye.
It was, it was.
We got lost twice.
But later on. But for the most part, it is really well
So
marked.
talk about the Sierras.
The Sierras are the pretty much, I mean, it's gorgeous.
Look at
Obviously,
that.
the mountains are huge in California, Central California.
Now you guys had a weather system
We
move
had
through.
we had a tough few days.
We did. The Sierras are kind of the psychological gorilla in the room for the southbound hike, because you have to get through before the winter hits you. And so there's a tight window, you push miles, and then you're there. And once you're there, you've got to get through.
That's probably when I'd be checking out.
That's right.
Yeah, this was hard. This was a hard day.
You hit a snowstorm.
We got a snowstorm.
So this was the weather system. It was a piece that spun off from the hurricanes down in Mexico.
Oh, my
We knew
God.
that there was 2 days of weather coming, and we had a friend texting us constantly on our satellite phone, saying, it's not going to be bad, it'll move through quick, there's not much snow, and we got into it, we're like, no, not much snow. It's
Kind of like a blizzard.
So the kids weren't like ready to quit? I mean, they just
we were all
pretty well
frustrated. We were wet and we were cold.
We spent a day of rain, and the day of rain was so cold. I mean, it was just freezing. So it was in the 30s all day. We were very, very cold all day. Cold at night. Woke up the next day with just a little bit of sun. Enough to get a little dry. And then we were walking, and we knew we had to get enough elevation that the rain turned to snow. Because rain as snow is much better. It's dry.
Right.
And so we thought, we're going to make it to the Muir Hut. We're going to make it to the Muir Hut. We've got to get there. There's this shelter, emergency shelter, sitting there, and the kids are like,
Yeah, we were so excited to get there.
yeah, but tell them, so one of you have to tell them what happened at the shelter.
In the shelter when we finally got there.
Oh, we got there and there was a guy already in there. He had set up his tent inside.
No. No.
So he just moved over a little bit and we all got in there as tight as we could, but our body heat started making condensation, so the water was dripping on us all night.
All night. Drip.
Then you got a surprise.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, got a surprise,
Monica's
right?
parents.
Oh, yes. My sister and my parents both flew in to surprise. Aiden and I, this is Aiden, have a similar birthday. And so they came in to surprise us.
I'm sure it was great to see some familiar faces.
Oh, I was a weep fest. I was weeping. And yes,
Wonderful.
I was really excited to see them.
And then when you got to the end, you had some friends that joined you at the end, right? Who came along?
Well, go ahead.
That's right. Well, we had three
We had
families.
lots of
A
friends.
friend from college, a friend from
this is the
a
end,
summer
yep.
camp that that I was a part of, and then a cousin came. They all brought their kids, and they walked the final 1.5 miles with us, and it was just such a fun way to celebrate.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe
So
you
everybody
did this.
puts everything they need in the backpack. They take this backpack from start to finish. This is amazing. I promise you, this is, my kids and I, we need to learn some lessons. This would not happen. This is amazing.
I want to do this. You're inspiring.
It is.
You had plantar fasciitis, so you had some pain
I
too,
did,
right?
I did. Yes, still do a little,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Work through it.
It was, yeah, you walk through it a lot
Walk
out
it
there.
out.
Yeah.
I just want to, before we go, I want to just get a really quick, what was the best part of it for you?
Probably the Sierras.
Best part?
Terrain-wise, Washington Cascades, yeah.
And apart from just the geography, what was the best part for you?
I think the Sierras.
Yeah, the Sierras.
Yeah.
Was it, how about bonding with your family?
I was going to say, that was
family
my
time.
That was my favorite
And you
part.
all- the
not,
only
not
boys?
terrain, I know.
And you all had a charity that you wanted to raise money for while you did this, right? And did you succeed? Did you raise some money?
We're nearly there
Yeah.
on everything.
Awesome.
We've kept it open until December 15th, so people can go to our website and check it out and make pledges to these various charities.
That is so fantastic. I am so proud of all of you.
Thank you so much.
I love it.
Definitely check out their website, for
Yes,
sure.
definitely. The Strawbridge family. And I'm looking forward to hearing about your next adventure, because this is just the beginning. We'll be right back with more Daytime, so don't go away.
Amazing.